Ay. Hi po. Hi. Hi, sir. Hi, Sir Neil. Kamusta po? Ito ilalagay. Ooh, better. Okay. Hi, Sir Neil. Paki-confirm, sir, kung narinig niyo ba ako, sir? Kung masyadong malakas yung background. Sir Neil, 123-100. Hi po. Yes, thank you po. Okay. So, dream ko maging lawyer but I don't know kung ano ang best pre-law. Ayun. Sir, tanong ko lang po, anong year ka na po, sir? Are you in college or senior high? Thank you po. Are you in college, sir? Or senior high? Okay, college. Okay. Advice ko po, wala po yan sa ano kasi. I mean, yes, may edge yung iba na kumuha ng mga pre-law. Like for example, pol sci, o di kaya yung mga tawag doon, yung ibang courses na related sa law. But I tell you, kahit po yung pre-law course nyo, yung course nyo ngayon sa college is malayo sa law school, ayos lang yun. So, wag ka pong panghinaan. Okay? So, kahit nga ako, di ko rin naman na plano na maayos yung yung pre-law ko masyadong malayo sa law na course. But I think ayos lang naman. Even yung mga klase ko, hindi naman lahat ng mga klase ko inline yung pre-law course nila sa law school ngayon. But they are doing well po sa law school. So I tell you, kahit po anong course nyo nung college o nung senior high school, it will not matter po that much. Though, kung pol sci ka or yung ibang courses na related sa law nung college, medyo may edge ka konti sa iba. But it will not give you like 100% na assurance na you will do great sa law school. Because yung law school iba eh. Iba yung environment sa law school. So kahit ano pang performance mo sa pre-law mo nung college, it will not matter pagdating mo sa law school. So kahit nursing ka nung college, o ano pa bang courses nung college, education, whatever that may be nung college, pagdating mo sa law school, hindi siya masyadong malaki, hindi siya masyadong big deal. Okay? Pagdating mo sa law school. So kung may dream ka na maging lawyer someday, then focus on that dream. And pagka-graduate nyo po sa communication arts nyo po ngayon, then go proceed to law school. I tell you. Okay? Huwag ka pong matakot na yung pre-law mo is malayo sa law school, because again, it will not affect your performance sa law school. Okay? Hi po sa iba, sa mga bago, sa mga kaka-view lang po. Thank you. Kamusta po? I just want to say kamusta because like it's been a while, wala akong update mula nung nag-quarantine kasi nga maraming tao sa bahay and na-awkward ako na gumawa ng video na maraming tao sa bahay. So yeah, wala pa akong content so far. But I'm so excited for the coming days because maraming plans na content for you guys. Okay? So, yes. Just want to update everyone about sa latest po na na update na pinalabas or announcement na pinalabas ng LEB or Legal Education Board regarding po sa law schools ngayon, tapos sa magiging sa plans nila about PhilSat for academic year 2020 and 2021. So for those po na hindi pa alam yung mga latest na announcement, I just want to inform you guys about that one. Sir Neil, yes, ano po? Pwede po bang mag-ask ng question? Yes, sir. Go ahead. Anong question po? If you have any questions po, please write that one sa my box. Ang tawag sa chat box, sa live chat box. If you have any questions, if you want me to ask, if you want to ask me anything, please don't hesitate to ask. Yeah. Yes, ano Sir Neil? Ano pong question? Sa PhilSat, need ba mag-take kahit nasa college pa ako? Bali po yung mga eligible na mga kukuha ng PhilSat are those, if you are still in college, are those na graduating po sa college. So for example, nasa 4th year ka na, tapos you are graduating during that sem. Tapos next sem will be the opening for law school. So eligible ka na po na kukuha ng PhilSat. But if nasa 3rd year college ka pa lang or 2nd year or even lower na year sa college, hindi ka pa po pwedeng kumuha ng PhilSat kasi masasayang po yung result because may expiration din yan. Like, I think that's 2 years ng PhilSat, yung expiration. So, I advise po, saka ka lang kumuha ng PhilSat kapag you are graduating na po sa college. Yes. Anong year ka na, sir? Year sa college? Sa, ano to? Communication arts. Anong ginagawa nyo sa unang class ng law school? Okay. Anong ginagawa? So you're in 3rd year po, Sir Neil. 3rd year in college, and anong ginagawa sa unang class ng law school? Well, basically, of course, getting to know each other. The reason why you decided to proceed to law school. The basic na parang introduction. Ganon. Tapos, yung ginawa kasi namin nung first day is may lesson kami agad eh. Nahirapan ako, to be honest. Nung first day pa lang because yung professor namin, he is a judge. Tapos, nung first day pa lang, wala na kaming introduction. He didn't ask for our introduction, for our names, for our reasons why we went to law school. Nag-proceed siya agad ng lesson. Ang mahirap pa nun, wala akong background sa law. So, medyo nangapa ako nung unang araw. Buti na lang, wala siyang receipt, wala siyang maraming tanong. But he was kind din because alam niya din na hindi naman lahat may knowledge about sa law. So, nung ginawa namin nung first day is nag-discuss siya ng basic things about Philippine laws or laws sa Philippines. So, ayun. Tapos eventually, nag-proceed siya sa in-depth na talaga na topic sa law school. Okay? So, sa una lang yan, medyo nakatakot. So, yun po. Yun. Question ni Sir Lodi Petmalu. Hi po. How about those who failed last examination? Is there a need for them to take again the exam? Okay. So ito po yung announcement mula sa LEB. Kaka-post lang nila kahapon about sa update sa PhilSat. Okay, I hope Sir Lodi, you're listening. So if you failed the exam nung April last year and or if you failed the exam nung September last year, tapos you were enrolled as conditional enrollee sa law school, then good news po sa dun sa mga hindi nakapasa ng PhilSat because you are now considered as a regular na student. That is according to the memorandum given by LEB. So again po, yung mga nag-fail po sa PhilSat last I think last September and April. Tapos 'di ba na-fail, tapos nag-proceed pa rin sa law school as conditional enrollees or conditional na students sa law school. They are now considered regular students sa law school. So meaning hindi na sila required na kumuha ulit ng PhilSat dahil na rin sa crisis ngayon regarding COVID-19. So nabasa ko yun and it's still posted sa Facebook ng LEB. So if you have time po, paki-check po dun sa Facebook ng LEB. Meron silang mga announcement dun, memorandum nila ng LEB regarding PhilSat. And good news pa po sa mga hindi pa nakakuha ng PhilSat. And for those of you who are planning to take or to proceed to law school by next SEM, next opening, wala pa pong PhilSat for academic year 2020 to 2021. So meaning walang PhilSat for incoming first year students. But the problem po is wala pong nakalagay doon if those students are considered conditional enrollees or conditional law students. Kasi ang nakalagay lang kasi sa announcement is walang PhilSat for this September or for the entire 2020-2021 na academic year for law school. Okay? So hindi naman nila binanggit na yung mga papasok as first year regular students agad. Basta nakalagay lang doon is walang required na PhilSat for incoming na first year students for 2020-2021 na school year. Okay? And again, yung mga considered na conditional enrollees for last SEM and this SEM na hindi nakapasa or hindi nakakuha ng PhilSat nung September tsaka April last year, you are now considered regular students ng law school. Kasi parang new wave po ng LEB yung requirements for those students na hindi nakakuha ng PhilSat o di kaya hindi nakapasa o hindi na-meet yung grading requirements. Okay? So that is a good news po for those. Even to my classmates na hindi nakapasa nung September and April last year, it was a relief for them kasi medyo mahal din kasi yung registration fee for PhilSat. That's 1,000. Iba pa yung pamasahe papuntang testing center because we are from Bohol and yung testing center for Visayas is in Cebu and Tacloban. So medyo mahal. So parang malaking relief yun para sa mga klase ko who were not able to meet the passing grade. So hindi na sila required to take up PhilSat. Okay, so they are now considered regular students sa law school. But for those na mga interested mag-proceed sa law school, incoming first year students, since wala ng PhilSat, ang LEB po is nagbigay ng tawag doon, authorization or basta meron sila instruction for law schools to give or to administer their own LAE or law admission exam, law school admission exam, parang ganun. Parang sa UP LAE, UPLAE, parang ganun. So yung mga law schools na po ang may admission exams for incoming first year students. Okay, but for our school nung first year ako, wala kaming admission exam sa law school because yung ginawa ng school namin, yung ni-require lang is yung PhilSat. Okay? But para sure po especially sa mga incoming first year, because ang opening ng classes for next sem is August or early September. You may refer to the schools na gusto nyo pong pag-enrollan ng first year this next sem para sigurado po. Okay? But for sure, wala pong PhilSat for this year, 2020 and 2021. I mean, 2020 to 2021 academic year. Another question po, ano po may payo nyo in answering examinations in law school, specifically during midterms and final exam? The best advice I can give for midterms and final exam is just read. Yun lang talaga ang sikreto po. Basa. Hindi naman, I won't advise you to memorize articles, to memorize provisions sa law, to memorize like Article 1, Article 2, ganun. Sa law school, hindi po yan requirement. But of course, if you can, then that's good for you. But we were not required and advised to memorize because napakarami po ng articles sa laws po ng Philippines. So, hindi po natin memorize yan lahat. Okay, you just have to familiarize everything. And familiarization is done through reading. So, basa lang po talaga. Okay? And, ang maganda pa sa pagbabasa is, especially if you're using book sa law school, sa midterms and finals, usually din, yung mga lumalabas na mga cases sa midterms and final exams natin sa law school is they're basing it sa book, sa mga jurisprudence, sa mga cases, example cases sa books. For example, let's just say, Article 210 o 210. Tapos may provisions, di ba, may mga nakalagay dyan ng mga examples na cases, which is a perfect example for that article. Usually, yung ginagawa ng mga professors natin is they will be using those cases, pero pinapalitan nila ng mga names ng mga involved na mga parties. But the case is still the same. So if you were able to read those cases, so parang it will sound familiar to you during exam. Okay? And I tell you, pag nabasa mo yun at naintindihan mo yung case during your review, then parang ganun na lang, alam mo na yung parang magiging sagot. Okay? Sa question. Okay. So yun lang po. Yun lang pinaka-advice ko. Basa lang po sa for midterms and for final exams. Okay, may consideration po ba? Let's say failed ang student sa exam for law school. Consideration, depende po yan sa depende po sa law school. May mga law schools kasi na hindi sila ganon ka-strict sa result ng entrance exam. Especially those law schools who are, of course, who need more students para sa kanilang law school. So, how they cannot afford to lose enrollees, di ba? This is just practical na reason na parang, sige, kung gusto niyo mag-law school, then go. Take the exam. But they won't be that strict sa entrance exam. Parang ginagawa kasi usually ng mga law schools is that yung entrance exam is hindi na siya masyadong nagiging basis para makapasok ka sa law school. Parang ginagawa na lang siya na requirement. Parang ganon. Anyways, kasi yung inisip kasi ng law schools usually first year pa naman din eh, 'di ba? So there are a lot of years pa, like 4 years pa to trim down the population. Parang ganon. Yun yung ginagawa. So sa first year hindi sila masyadong strict. So if you want to go to law school, then take the exam. Whether you pass or not the entrance exam, then you're part of the law school already. So pagdating ng mga second year, they will start trimming the number of students. Parang ganun. Okay? Because, hello, it's most of the schools kasi, di ba, business din naman. So parang ganun. Yun. Para sa akin lang I'm not saying everything, but for those, if you are planning to enroll to like prestigious na law schools, like for example sa UP or sa Manila, sa Lasal, or sa sa mga matataas na mga masikat na mga law school sa Manila, of course they are very strict with their entrance exam. If you won't pass their entrance exam, then of course wala ka pong chance na makapasok. That's why kailangan talaga mag-study. Okay? Yun. Did you have an initial interview in entering law school? What would be the possible question? What would you advise to us in terms of that matter? Okay, interview. Nung sa panahon kasi, nung nag-enroll ako, parang I was a late enrollee. If na-remember ko siya ng I was one of those late enrollees sa law school. So parang na-wave yung interview ko, but I asked my classmates, those who undergone the interview, pero ayos naman daw yung interview. Don't worry po sa mga interview because they will just be asking basic na questions. Like for example, why did you choose to proceed to law school? Parang ganon. So what are your plans if you become a lawyer? Parang ganon. What made you choose law school? What made you choose this school as your law school? Parang ganon. May advice lang po for those interviews is that do not pretend po. Okay? Just be yourself. Like, do not pretend like you're the smartest person during the interview. Okay? Because usually ang mag-interview sa'yo is, kung hindi man ang dean, is one of the professors ng law school. Of course, they are professors already. They have years of experience sa legal na profession. They have interviewed a lot of people already. So they already know kung sino ang mga yung naglalay, kung sino yung mga pretentious na people, 'di ba? And those who are just trying to impress them. So advice ko po during interviews, do not pretend, just be yourself. Kung gusto niyo maging law school because you want to become a lawyer, then just say, I want to proceed to law school because I want to become a lawyer. If you want to help the poor, then just say, I want to help the poor. If you want to say, I want to be a lawyer because I want to earn much, then just say it like outright, diba? Because your reason actually will change eventually. Like for example, nung nag-start akong mag-decide na ma-proceed sa law school, yung gusto ko lang talaga nung una, kung bakit ako nag-proceed ng law school is for me to be knowledgeable, to gain like knowledge about our legal system sa Philippines. Because of course, it's obvious and you know yung mga nangyayari sa government natin, 'di ba? Maraming mga chaos and people like usually most of Filipinos, 'di ba? We are not aware of our rights. That's why I decided to proceed to law school for me to learn and to know my rights, legal rights, constitutional rights. So yun yung pinaka-reason ko why I decided to proceed to law school. Then eventually, nung I started to learn more about the legal system ng Philippines, then I decided na, wow, there's more pala in law school than just knowing your rights. So parang, if you already know your rights, then yung purpose mo to becoming a lawyer will like magle-level up. Ngayon na alam ko na yung some of my rights, then parang nag-create naman siya, nag-develop naman yung isip ko na parang gusto ko nang maging lawyer para matulungan ko rin yung mga tao na hindi alam yung rights nila or to help those people whose rights are parang violated. Parang ganun. And eventually, then your professors will insert you like their experiences about, of course, the compensation and everything. Then eventually magde-develop din. Okay, so while helping those people, then you will realize, okay, so while learning about the legal system, then you will earn din, di ba? In return. So parang eventually pag nasa law school ka na, your reason po for entering law school will level up. Parang ganun. Magde-develop and eventually your passion for laws will kanang tawag dun, magro-root siya, and that will give you the drive to learning more about the Philippine laws. So yun yung maging reason kung ba't gusto mo nang mas mag-aral sa law school, gusto mong makapasa, and eventually become a lawyer. So, just say what's your reason, like right now, if you're be interviewed sa entrance, sa parang sa entrance level pa lang ng law school. So again, just be yourself during interview. Okay? Kung gusto mo na, I remember, I have a classmate, sabi niya, kasi tinanong siya ng professor namin, okay, why did you choose to proceed to law school? Sabi niya, because my sister is a doctor. And ako, parang to be at par with my sister, gusto ko rin maging lawyer para hindi ako maging kulelat sa family. Parang yun yung reason niya. So, parang there's nothing wrong with that. She's just being herself. Okay? And eventually, nung after 2 sems sa law school, eventually, nag-develop din naman yung ano niya, yung reason bakit gusto pa niyang mag-proceed talaga to higher level sa law school. Eventually, gusto na niyang matulungan yung mga tao na deprived of their legal rights, of those people who are violated by those who are in power, parang ganun. So again, pag may interview during sa entrance for law school, just be yourself. Okay? Do not try to impress the interviewer or the dean or whoever that is na nag-interview sa'yo. Kung anong nasa mind mo, kung anong pinaka-reason mo ba't ka na-proceed sa law school, then say it. Okay? Yung kinukuha lang naman nila is, gusto lang nilang malaman na alam mo yung ginagawa mo, na you are in law school because you really are sure na maglo-law school ka. Parang yun lang yung kinukuha nila. Okay? Thank you po for your answer. Anyways, tumataba ka po. Hey, I want to add this question. Yes, exactly. My point. I've been trying to to get the angle na pa hindi masyadong lumaki yung ano ko. And you know what kasi, it's been this week or this incoming week will be my 4th week sa bahay na na-quarantine. So, ginagawa ni mama everyday, yun lang yung parang pinapakain lang kami ng ano. Tapos, she keeps on watching pa YouTube. She's trying to to learn more like baking something. Tapos pag may nagawa siya, tapos pinapakain niya sa amin. So, kami yung nagiging panel kung tama ba yung mga ginawa niya sa niluluto niya. So, of course, eventually, tinan yung mukha ko, talagang bilog na ako. Diba? So, yeah, thank you. Thank you po. A question. So far, what is your favorite law subject among all your subjects? Good question. Favorite na subject. During first sem, like my favorite subject was civil law. Civil law. Because marami kasing law sa sa first year. Again, first year pa po ako and incoming second year next sem. So, nung first year sa first sem sa first year, yung favorite subject ko was civil law. Yung civil law namin was persons and family relations. So, pinaka-favorite ko yun. Because yung law na yun will teach you about kung sino yung mga considered na person sa law. Yung mga relations mo sa family, like, di ba usually we consider yung anak ng kapatid ng parents mo are your first degree cousins, but you will realize na no, they're not your first degree cousins, they're actually your fourth degree according sa legal system. So you will learn din doon kung anong requirements para mag-adapt, anong requirements para ikasal, yung mga legal age ng ating base sa kaya parang yung civil law kasi yung persons and family relations, naging favorite ko siya na subject because parang it's the most practical na law for everyone. Like everyone can relate to it. Unlike criminal law. Okay? Because criminal law kasi parang hindi naman lahat ng tao sa Philippines criminals, 'di ba? So, sa criminal law parang hindi ako masyadong interested nung first year because masyadong mahirap. Nahirapan talaga ako sa criminal law. Napakahirap ng criminal law. I tell you, nung first year. Nung book 1 sa criminal law. But nung nag second sem na, medyo na ano naman, medyo nabaliktad. Mas gusto ko nang basahin yung criminal law, tapos yung civil law naman parang medyo nahirapan ako sa civil law noong second sem. Why? Because yung civil law namin nung second sem is about obligations and contracts. So we will be discussing about contracts. So if you're a businessman or if you're a business-minded person, tapos you're more on the contracts and obligations. So I think book 4, I forget kung anong book yung nakalimutan ko na. Basta yung obligations and contract ng civil law, it will be applicable for you if you own a business or if may business kayo, because it will be talking about contracts. So yun nung second sem, parang nabaliktad naman, mas paborito ko na yung criminal law compared sa civil law. Kasi nga, yung criminal law nung second sem is mas interesting na siya basahin. Do you know why? Because yung dinidiscuss sa criminal law nung second sem, yung book 2 ng criminal law is more on the specific na topics. Like for example, you'll be discussing about the difference nung murder, difference ng homicide, difference ng parricide, difference ng infanticide. Di ba? Apat yun. Patayan yun, di ba? Apat. Murder, parricide, infanticide, tsaka homicide. Di ba? Pagdating nyo po sa second sem, sa criminal law, second sem sa law school, first year, you'll be differentiating those four of patayan. So parang ngayon na parang nabasa ko na yon, na-discuss na namin, parang alam ko na yung difference ng apat na yon. So hindi lahat ng patayan will fall under murder. Hindi lahat ng patayan can be considered homicide. Hindi lahat ng patayan can be considered a parricide. Parang ganun. So parang nung nasa second sem na kami sa first year, parang nag-shift yung interest ko to criminal law. Okay? Tapos dinidiscuss din doon yung serious physical injury, slight injury. Parang ganun ba? Parang ngayon, parang alam mo na pag nanonood ka ng balita sa TV, you will now understand the terms na binabalita. That's why parang okay. Or even yung pag nanonood ka po ng kasi yung parents ko medyo mahilig sila sa Tulfo. So, if they're watching Tulfo po sa TV, parang I can say, okay. Okay, parang ganoon. So, mas maintindihan mo na yung mga crimes if you'll reach book 2 sa criminal law. That's why naging favorite ko siya nung second sem, yung book 2 ng criminal law. But nung first sem, paborito ko talaga yung civil law. Okay? And also, paborito ko din yung constitutional law. Do not forget constitutional law. My advice po, do not forget constitutional law sa first year pa lang, because lahat ng laws natin sa Philippines are naka-base sa constitutional law ng Philippines. Okay? So yun. Yun lang yung advice ko. Okay? Do you have any questions pa? Update. Yes. Update pala. Na-discuss ko na yung about PhilSat. May update pa pala on if you know someone who took the bar last November 2019. Yung release po ng results ng bar exam will be next week. That is April 29, 2020. Yan po yung nakaset na date for the release ng bar 2019 results. Okay? So if you know someone who took the bar noong last year, November 2019, so please tell them that the release of bar results will be on the 29th. That's next week. Next week na po yung release ng bar results. Okay? So that's parang nakakakaba na medyo exciting. Pero the downside is, yun nga, kasi nga may lockdown tsaka may bawal yung labasan, bawal yung party-party. So pag nakapasa po is parang small gathering lang po talaga. Okay? Again, thank you. I am actually a licensed professional teacher. Oh, okay. I am planning to take AB Pol Sci before taking up law. Do I need to take that course even if I am already a teacher? Good question. Okay. If you're planning to take up law school, parang hindi naman siya required talaga na you have to take up AB Pol Sci. Parang hindi talaga siya requirement. But if you want to take up AB Pol Sci before taking up law, then pwede naman yun. But I think that would be impractical. Parang para sa akin lang po. Don't get me wrong I think that's impractical and parang sayang sa time because especially that you are now a professional teacher. So meaning you have spent 4 years already in college and another year sa review. Tapos I think you are working pa as a teacher siguro, I'm not sure. And if you're going to take AB Poli, that's I think another 4 years pa or since meron ka ng minor subjects, so let's just say 3 years or 2 years. Parang impractical and sayang sa money and sa time. Again, you can proceed to law school even if yung pre-law mo is not related to law. Okay? Because again nga, kahit po anong kinuha mo nung college, it will not define your performance sa law school. Kasi, meron kaming kakilala and review kami ng mga professors namin dun sa mga top-notchers sa law school, ay sa bar exams, previous bar exams. Hindi naman lahat sa kanila is yung pre-law nila is talagang related to law school. May mga nag-top sa bar exams na mga licensed nurse. May mga nag-top na mga basta yung my point is hindi naman parang it will not give you the assurance to be an excellent law student if your pre-law course is in line to law like to law school, parang gano'n. Okay? So again, parang but sabi ko nga, if you really want to proceed pa to AB Poli, then yeah, sige. Pero parang it will take you another like 2 years or 3 years pa kasi before you can proceed to law school. Mas maganda kasi again sa mga planning po to proceed to law school is you have to grab the chance na mag-enroll this incoming na SEM. Kasi po walang PhilSat. Hindi required ang PhilSat this coming SEM. Kasi nga parang pinuspone or kinancel nila yung PhilSat for this incoming school year na 2020 to 2021 because of the COVID na crisis. So walang PhilSat na requirements, so meaning parang less na burden yun for incoming law students. So advice ko lang na you have to grab the chance kasi by next year, of course, we're hoping na mawala na tong crisis sa COVID, then babalik na sa normal, babalik na yung requirements regarding PhilSat. Okay? Thank you so much. I will give you advice. God bless din po, Sir Mark Lester. Okay? And ano pa ba? Updates? Any updates? Do you have any questions pa po? For those po na na tawag dyan, who's in law school pa rin because your SEM is not yet parang hindi pa siya nag-close, 'di ba? Kasi 'di ba, yung school kasi namin, yung ginamit namin na calendar sa law school is yung dati pa na June. So June to March yung pasok namin. So hindi kami nung nag-quarantine or nung nag-start ng ECQ, so hindi kami affected dun sa quarantine. Ay yung affected lang is the final exam because nung nag-declare ng quarantine o total lockdown, or hindi naman kasi nag-total lockdown dito sa amin, yung quarantine lang, nung talagang suspended lahat ng pasok, is yung time na yun sana yung pinaka-final week namin. That was our scheduled na final exam week sa law school. Tapos, nung Sunday na yun, like a day before our final exam, doon nag-declare yung governor namin ng suspension of classes, lahat ng year levels. So, hindi kami nakapag-final exam. So, the entire 3 weeks, for the past 3 weeks, parang we were like paranoid na, sige, magbasa tayo. Sabi namin sa chat ng mga klase namin, sige, basa tayo kasi anytime matapos na yung quarantine, magre-resume na yung final exam namin. But, I would say, like, thank God because pati yung final exam namin is na-waive na. So, wala na kaming final exam. So, which is good. Okay? So, for those who are still having their classes, kasi nag-start yung second sem nyo like January or February, early February. 'Di ba? I think you're one of those schools na nag-online online classes, 'di ba? So, kamusta po? Hi, Shenaline Cañales. Hi din po. Balak ko din po mag-take ng PhilSat sana. Ma'am Shenaline, good news po, wala pong PhilSat for incoming first year for August na pasok. Kasi na-cancel po yung PhilSat for this year. Even yung April, this month sana kasi may PhilSat, April at September, na-cancel dahil sa COVID. So nag-declare din ang LEB, Legal Education Board, na wala po munang PhilSat exam o PhilSat is the exam already. PhilSat for 2020 to 2021 na first year. So, please grab the chance na walang PhilSat. Okay? Kasi sakit sa ulo lang yung PhilSat, to be honest. Okay? Ilang taon ka na po, sir? I'm turning 31 this July. So, matanda na ako. So, late ako nag-law school. So, for those na bata pa lang tapos may naka-decide na mag-proceed ng law school, congratulations. Because ako, I'm already 29 or I was 30 or 29 years old when I decided to proceed to law school. So, right now, I'm turning 31 this year. Yes. BJ Hernandez, any book recommendation po for first year, first sem subjects? Will take first year subjects next sem po. Second sem na ako nag-start. Okay. Consti. Yung consti na gamit namin, I forgot kung sinong ano ng consti namin. Sinong author. Meron akong video for that one. But I can recommend Paras for first sem po, civil law, persons and family relations, we use Paras. So that's civil law na book 1, persons and family relations, we use Paras. And naganda na ako sa Paras because yung annotations niya madaling maintindihan. Annotations, explanation po ng justice or yung author. Okay? So madaling maintindihan, pati yung mga examples niya madaling maintindihan. So maganda ang Paras. Okay? You use Paras for consti. Tapos no, not consti. So sorry, civil law. We use Reyes for criminal law. Yung ibang school naman, they're using, hindi Reyes yung ginamit nila. I forgot. Buado ata yung gamit ng ibang school for criminal law, but we use Reyes. Okay? So, yun. Pero yung advice ko po is, again, just try, you don't need to read like the entire book for as preparation. You just have to, kahit na sa internet ka lang po magbasa, kahit walang book, just look for codals. Codals po for, like for example, for civil law. Codals for persons and family relations, just read those things. You don't need to read like to have the annotations. Just get yourself familiarized with those articles, provisions, under civil law, persons and family relations. Kasi pag medyo familiarize ka na dun sa mga terms, madali na lang po siyang maintindihan during the discussion. Okay? Magkano tuition nyo po per sem and may executive class ba sa school nyo? Per sem namin is nasa, kasi sa province na kami, so medyo mura siya compared. I'm not saying mura ha. Mahal pa rin siya, but for me mahal siya, but if I'm going to compare it to like big cities na universities, mas mura siya. So our school is nasa 23 to 24 yung tuition fee namin sa law school. So if you're going to compare that one to like Manila universities, so napaka malayo ng diferensya, 'di ba? I think that's 50% na difference. So, yun. That's why mas maganda din na nasa province ka mag law school kasi the same topics, the same experience, pero lower na tuition fee. Okay? Yun. Executive classes, wala kami executive classes. Okay guys, advice ko po sa mga executive classes, be careful po, okay? Please be careful in enrolling to executive classes you have to please make sure that the school you are enrolling to is authorized to give executive classes. Okay? Because yung professor namin, meron siyang kinuwento sa amin na meron siya kakilala who enrolled to a school kasi nag-offer ng executive classes. Pero eventually, hindi na-recognize ng LEB. So, nagka-problema siya afterwards. Kasi nga, yung school na nag-offer ng executive class is hindi pala authorized na magbigay ng executive classes. For those who don't know yung mga executive classes po are those classes na offered during the weekends. For example, Saturdays and Sundays. So meaning wala kayong pasok from Monday to Friday. So yung classes lang, executive classes are whole day ng Saturday tsaka whole day ng Sunday. So those are called executive classes. So if you want to enroll for an executive class, kasi nga you are a full-time na employee or a working na person, professional, then please, if you're going to take the professional class, make sure na yung law school na pag-i-enrollan nyo is a legit or authorized to provide executive classes. Para hindi masayang po yung tuition, hindi masayang yung time. Okay? Yun lang po yung ma-advise ko. Sa school namin, wala kaming executive class. So, regular na schedule, Mondays to Saturdays. Since first year kami, so hindi kami masyadong loaded. So, yung Saturdays namin is half day lang. But sa second year daw, meron na kaming hapon din. So, magiging Monday to Saturdays yung pasok namin. Okay? Batang-bata pa, sir. Magkaedad tayo. Uy, grabe. Thank you po. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or what. Bata tingnan. Mahirap kasi. Kasi yung previous trabaho ko, kasi nga medyo, yun din yung sabi nila. I look younger sa age ko po. Para akong bata talaga, mas bata akong tingnan compared sa actual age ko. So nagka-problema ako last time sa unang trabaho ko. Because yung trabaho ko is meron akong position, tapos I have my subordinates. Then every time I give orders to those subordinates, hindi nila ako pinapakinggan. Yun yung problema. Okay? Na you are in position, you are qualified na because sa age mo, qualification sa age, you're okay na sa position. Pero your subordinates, yung juniors mo, they will not listen to your orders. Yung may pinapagawa ka, hindi nila gagawin. Because they will look at you like you're some kind na bata. Ba't ka nagbibigay ng order sa amin? Mas bata ka sa akin. So, yun din yung problema. Okay? But, in a good way, looking bata is maganda ata. Kasi everyone is trying to look younger nowadays, di ba? So, thank you I will just take that one as a compliment. Even my students, I'm a college instructor. Okay? I'm a college instructor teaching, of course, college students, first year to third year sa college. Yung ibang students ko din, because I look bata and yung height ko is magkasing height lang kami ng mga students ko, some of my students will not listen to my instructions, and some students will just look at me like as one of the group, parang ganon. Even those parents will not take me seriously, even if parang sinasabi ko na ako po yung teacher, ako po yung subject teacher. Parang yun yung mahirap dun. If you look mas bata, okay, for a position, for a job, parang ganon. But yeah, let's just take that one as a compliment that I look younger. I've heard, ano po prelo nyo? Okay, question, ano po prelo nyo? Okay, for those who do not know, I was planning to make a video for this one. But yung prelo ko po is BSMT. What is BSMT? Most of the people who don't know me, akala nila BSMT is Bachelor of Science in Medical Technology. Is it medtech? No, but BSMT po is Bachelor of Science in Marine Transportation. So, in other words po, yung prilo ko po is nautical subject. So, again, in other words, ako po ay isang seaman for 6 years. Seaman po ako for 6 years. So, I work as a seaman abroad for 6 years. So, yun po yung sinasabi ko. I'm an officer on board. I'm the third in command sa barko. Kapitan, si chief mate, tapos ako. I'm the third person in command. So, pag may mga inuutos ako sa mga tao namin sa barko, they will not listen to my orders kasi nga I look mas bata sa kanila. Meron akong mga subordinate sa barko who are 30 years na nagbabarko, 30 years na nasiman. Tapos ako, parang 2 years pa lang nagsisiman. Tapos nagbibigay na ng utos. So, yun yung problema dun. Okay, so again, to answer that question, yung prilo ko po is BSMT or Bachelor of Science in Marine Transportation. So, seaman po ako noon. Then I decided to go land-based job. Okay? Yun. I have heard that Arellano University offered an executive class. Mostly po sa mga universities, malalaking universities po sa big cities like Manila, like sa Cebu, or I think sa Davao din. Of course, they offer executive classes. Mga legit po yun, okay? But some kasi sa mga provinces, like, basta sa mga provinces, usually nagkakaproblema. Yung may mga law schools who are saying that they are authorized to provide executive classes, but actually they're not. So just be careful, okay? You can actually, ganito, advice ko po, if you want to know kung ano yung mga schools na legit, law schools na legit na nag-offer ng executive classes, go try to check the FB page ng LEB. Excuse me. LEB po. Or for those who don't know, ano po yung LEB? LEB is Legal Education Board. So, ang LEB po, sa mga hindi pa po law students, di ba sa elementary at high school, we have DepEd. DepEd yung nagmo-monitor ng mga activities for elementary and high school. So, DepEd. Sa college, we have CHED. So, for law school po, ang nagmo-monitor sa law schools is LEB. So, we are not under CHED, yung law schools. So, ang LEB nagbibigay ng authorization kung anong mga schools lang ang pwedeng magbigay ng executive classes. So, if you want to know those schools, those universities who are authorized to provide executive classes, then you have to go check their FB page kasi pinupost po ng LEB, Legal Education Board. Meron po yan sa Facebook. I follow them and I sometimes share their announcement po sa page ko po. Okay? Yes, of course, Arellano is a big university, so I think for sure they offer executive classes. You're right, sir. Superior kasi sila. Yes, exactly. Lalo na pag medyo matatanda na yung mga kasama mo sa trabaho. Tapos they have more experience, so they will no longer listen to your orders. Yun yung mahirap doon. Okay? Yes, balak ko sa Arellano. Wow. Maganda sa Arellano University. Okay? Hello po. Any advice po on how to process Certificate of Eligibility from CHED for required English units? Thank you very much po. Certificate of Eligibility from CHED for required English units. Yung sa amin kasi ma'am, dito sa school namin, yung ginawa lang po is we were given a form na parang Certificate of Eligibility ng school. Tapos, ginagawa nila, sila yung nagpo-process. So, yung pinapa-fill up lang kami ng form, tapos I think we had to pay 500. 500 ata yung pinapabayad sa amin ng school para sila na mag-process. Kasi, ginagawa ng school namin is iniipon lahat ng mga, especially those na may laki na units. So, iniipon nila lahat yon sa mga law students para isang submission na lang from our school. Kasi pag ginawa ng isang student, magsasubmit siya, magre-request siya ng Certificate of Eligibility sa CHED, parang minsan mahuhuli yung ma-process yung sayo kasi nga individual. So ginagawa ng school namin, so sila na bahala nagpo-process. Yun yung sa Certificate of Eligibility namin. Okay? So, so far wala po akong ma-advise kung yung pinaka-practical and the easiest way to process certificate of eligibility po from JED. Sorry po. Yes. Sana mag-work yung plan. Yes. God bless po sa Arellano University. Sa mga naplano na mag-enroll sa Arellano University. I think, hindi pa nakapasok sa Arellano University, but if I remember it right, nadaanan ko na yan when I was in Manila. Okay? So, yun lang. But yeah, of course, wala namang competition. Okay? Sa law school, again, sinasabi ko po, wala pong competition sa law school. We all want to become lawyers in the future. So, yeah. Any questions po? Do you want to ask anything sa mga incoming first years or sa mga nasa law school? Sa mga nasa law school pa po ngayon, kamusta po? Pasado na ba lahat? Because 'di ba? Nag-announce din yung LEB na magbigay ng passing na rate, parang ni-waive na po yung final exams dahil sa COVID. So wala nang final exams. So ni-waive nila yung final exams. So they will be calculating your prelim and midterm as your grade for this sem. So I'm not sure lang po sa inyo sa iba. Okay? And for those who are taking online classes, kamusta po yung online classes ng law school? Parang I think mahirap po yung online classes. Sino pong nag-online classes po ngayon? I want to know kung meron bang nag-online classes. Kasi sa amin, sa Bohol po kayo, sir, ano? Yes po, sa Bohol po ako naka-base. I'm currently in Bohol. Nag-work and nag-study. Yung online classes kasi, applicable lang ang online classes if all of the students are, are having like a stable na internet connection. Yun yung pinaka-problema. Yung internet connection. Sa school namin, kung saan ako nagtatrabaho as a college instructor, medyo struggle din sa amin yung online classes because most of our students are from different towns. So, hindi naman lahat ng towns sa province may malakas na internet connection. So, even if we plan to conduct like Zoom discussion over Zoom, di ba? Or sa Skype, we cannot do that because some of our students walang internet connection sa kanilang mga bahay. Di ba? So, yan yung mahirap sa online classes. So, yung LEB po, in line with those online classes, nag-advise po ang LEB or Legal Education Board na baka next SEM, incoming SEM po, magiging process sa law school kasi nga we will have our new normal system sa Philippines, di ba? Because of COVID. So, hindi na po lahat ng students are required to be physically present sa school. So, I think half of the students will take online classes and half will be required to go to school. So, parang ganun. So, mangyayari po, according to the memorandum given by the LEB, so, ang mga law professors are advised to conduct online classes. So, they are advised to make a pre-recorded na mga discussions. So, mangyayari po, ang magiging klase po sa law school, baka starting next sem is, para na po siyang modular na system. Na you will be given like these videos and you have to listen to these videos. Tapos at the end of the week or at the end of the month, merong assessment. Parang ganun. Yun. Pwede po ba kayo mag-share ng PhilSat or entrance exam experience nyo? Thanks. PhilSat. I had my PhilSat last year. April 7, 2019. Yes, sa Cebu. So I had my PhilSat sa Cebu And para sa akin personally, I find it very like parang maganda na experience ang PhilSat. That's why if you were able to watch my video about PhilSat, parang na-overwhelm ako sa PhilSat and it was a good experience din. Pero yun din, parang nakakaba siya. Pero the kaba is always part of the exam. Pero napaka-fulfilling ng experience, ng feeling. Tapos nag parang pagdating mo sa venue, you will see these people from different parts of the not just province but kasi sa amin nung PhilSat namin is or was conducted sa Cebu for Region 7. So sa Cebu, so I saw some people there coming from Leyte, coming from other provinces. So parang you will see different people from different walks of life. Parang ganun ba. So, and may pag sa PhilSat din, you will realize na ang law school pala is not just for those young people who are planning to proceed to law school. Yung PhilSat because I saw some people there who are like 40 years old or even 50 years old na nag-take ng PhilSat. Okay? So yun yung nasabi ko na, oh, wow, grabe, napaka-diverse ng PhilSat. So hindi siya limitado lang sa mga fresh graduates yung PhilSat, but ang PhilSat po is for everyone. For everyone who are interested to proceed to law school. So parang kaya medyo maganda siya na experience talaga. So para din ang PhilSat din is para siyang of course majority of you or majority of us we were able to take na a professional na exam or ang tawag doon board exam. Yeah, board exam. So most of us were able to take a board exam. So ang PhilSat po is para din siyang board exam na experience. So you will go to a certain school tapos you will take grabe ka strict. I think mas strict pang yung PhilSat kumpara sa mga board exams kasi nung nag-board exam kami hindi naman ganoon ka strict. Like pag enter namin sa school, grabe yung may scanner, after scanner may another set of security. So mas grabe ang security nung nag-PhilSat kami. Okay? So that's why parang na-overwhelm ako sa experience ng PhilSat and as much as possible, I always recommend to everyone na napaplanong mag-proceed sa law school to take the PhilSat. Kaya, 'di ba narinig niyo yung yung may balita o announcement na dineclare ng I think that was Supreme Court na ang PhilSat was unconstitutional, if you heard about that one. So meaning unconstitutional meaning it doesn't follow the constitution. So it was against the constitution. 'Di ba? So technically dapat wala na sana PhilSat because it was declared unconstitutional. 'Di ba? So nung dineclare siya na unconstitutional, parang sabi ko na parang wow, sayang naman if wala ng PhilSat for incoming na law students because they will be missing the experience ng PhilSat. Especially hindi naman lahat ng mga profession or course natin sa college may board exam, 'di ba? Hindi naman lahat ng mga pre-law courses ay may board exam. So para dun sa mga students, fresh graduates na wala namang board exams yung mga pre-law course, ang PhilSat is actually a board exam na experience. Parang din siyang sa bagay I haven't taken the civil service, but yeah, maganda na experience ang PhilSat talaga. That's why if you have the chance to take the PhilSat, then I advise you to take the PhilSat. But also on the positive side, wala namang PhilSat this coming September. So grab the chance na walang PhilSat kasi magastos din kasi ang PhilSat. Kasi aside from paying 1,000 pesos for the registration fee sa PhilSat, you will be paying for your accommodation if you're not from that area. Kasi I'm from Bohol, tapos yung exam is in Cebu, so I have to be in Cebu like a day pa prior to the exam. So I have to book a room pa for my accommodation. So another expense naman yun. Pagkain, tapos pamasahe, di ba? So medyo costly siya for us na from other provinces. So yeah, walang PhilSat this year for incoming first year. So grab that chance. But for those who are planning to take to proceed to law school like next year pa, then for sure, meron na yung PhilSat. Okay? So again, to answer that question, napakaganda ng experience ng PhilSat. Kasi stricto din siya talaga. Like, mas stricto pa siya kesa sa PRC exam. Okay? Para siyang, well, I haven't been to a bar exam, but according to the professors, na yung PhilSat daw is parang, di ba, bar exam. PhilSat is parang nasa baba ng bar exam. Yun yung parang pagka-stricto niya. Kasi, of course, it's a law school na entrance exam, so they have to maintain the security also. So, yeah, you will experience everything sa PhilSat. You will meet people then also, and you will have connections. You will gain network. When I say network, of course, you will meet people from different provinces. And alam niyo po, yung mga tao from different schools, law schools, they have their own, they use different books, di ba? They have their own materials sa law school. So if you have the network po from other schools, then alam niyo po kung anong ginagamit nila. Pwede na yung mga ginagamit nila na materials are mas madaling materials compared sa school nyo na ginagamit sa school nyo. So, it's a plus factor if you meet people during PhilSat. So, yun. Magandang experience ang PhilSat, I tell you. Yes, sir, I read that article from CNN Philippines stated that PhilSat was quite unconstitutional. I plan to take the PhilSat, but I refuse to do so because of the said news. Yes, yun na nga. Dineclare siya as unconstitutional. Kaya, kaya nga, parang nagulat din kami bakit may PhilSat pa until now. Kasi yung mga klase ko din, after na dineclare na unconstitutional yung PhilSat, parang sabi na, yay, wala nang PhilSat. But then later on, nag-declare naman yung LEB na may PhilSat pa rin. So parang, ay, okay, may PhilSat ulit. Parang ganun. Kaya parang hindi siya consistent kung ano ba talaga ang dapat sundin. It was already declared as unconstitutional, pero meron pa rin siyang PhilSat, di ba? But meron ako nakachat from, I think from UP. I forget kung sino yun. Basta, a law student from Inon University sa Manila. Tapos according to him, kasi lalaki siya, yung PhilSat daw is parang requirement lang siya. So whether you pass the PhilSat or not, you still have the chance to enter the law school, their law school. Kasi mas pina-prioritize ng law school na yun yung entrance exam ng kanilang law school. So ibig sabihin, for example, if ang level ng PhilSat is this one, yung entrance exam ng school nila, law school nila is higher. So yung standard ng entrance exam ng law school nila is higher. So they will have to meet the requirements doon sa ano nila. So yung PhilSat is just a requirement. So whether you pass it or not, it doesn't matter. Kasi para lang may pakita ka na you took the PhilSat. Parang ganun. Okay? Yes, kaya. Kaya talaga. I tell you. Kaya talaga. Kaya talaga. I tell you. Actually, guys, yun din yung inisip ko. Yun yung naging consideration ko before. That's why nung bata pa ako, I never planned to proceed to law school. Kasi nga, 'di ba, we have this notion na ang law school is para sa matatalino lang. Ang law school is para sa mayayaman because they can afford the tuition fee. Then, matatalino, yung may magandang memory lang, those people who are fluent in English, yun lang yung makakapasa sa law school, makaka-survive sa law school. But I tell you, hindi. I tell you, hindi po. Okay? No. So, wag po kayong mawala ng pag-asa. Is it pag-asa? Basta wag kayong ma-frustrate. Okay? May nag-message sa akin, I think I forgot that one kung when. Kasi parang hindi siya confident. Kasi hindi siya confident sa public speaking. Tapos natatakot siya mag-proceed sa law school. Though, may malaking part sa kanya na gustong mag-proceed sa law school. Pero natakot siya kasi nga hindi siya magaling sa public speaking. Guys, wag kayong matakot sa public speaking. Yes, maraming receipt sa receipt. That's short for recitation. marami pong recitation sa law school. Okay? Of course, meron talagang recitation sa law school because, guys, we are planning to become lawyers. So, ang receipt po is i-practice for you to defend yourself. Oh, not yourself, but your client, di ba? So, you have to know how to defend your client by talking before the judge, by expressing your thoughts, expressing your side. So, dapat ma-practice nyo po yung receipt, yung recitation. So, if alam nyo po na mahina kayo sa public speaking, huwag kayong matakot. Kasi kaya may receipt is pinapractice po sa law school na ma-develop yung speaking ability ng mga students para pagdating nila sa fourth year, pag naging lawyer na sila eventually after 4 years, mas confident na talaga. Di ba? Nothing comes easy naman talaga. No one will become a superstar overnight. Yun nga sabi nila, di ba? So, huwag ka pong panghinaan ng loob if hindi ka po magaling sa public speaking, if natatakot ka po. Kasi sa law school, it's the norm. It's the perfect term. It's the norm po sa law school. Marami pong napapahiya sa law school. Have you watched the movie na The Bar Boys? I recently watched that one kasi nga bago pa lang siyang nalagay sa YouTube, Bar Boys. So if you haven't watched Bar Boys, so just watch Bar Boys kasi parang ganun din yung sa law school na receipt. Yung mga professors, kasi nga yung mga professors sa law school are of course mga lawyers. So they will most of the time pinapahiya yung mga students, 'di ba? So usually ganyan din mangyayari sa law school. But I tell you, that's part of being a law student. You won't say na na-experience nyo yung pagiging law student if hindi ka po napahiya sa klase. Okay? So please bear in mind na if you decide to become a law student, accept nyo na po yung fact as early as now na mapapahiya ka talaga sa law school. Mapapahiya ka sa klase. Of course, wala namang napakatalinong student sa law school. May mga questions talaga na hindi natin kayang i-answer, especially under pressure. Especially that we are talking in front of an experienced na lawyer. Diba? Sanay na sila sa mga ganun na sagutan. So we cannot be on their level. Though we try to be on their level, but we cannot do that because we're students, diba? So wala namang lamangan sa law school. Walang lamangan, walang kantsawan sa law school. So kung hindi ka man makasagot sa law school, then so what? Charge to experience. You just have to study the next time. Di ba? Sa nabanggit ko nga sa previous na videos ko, yung humiliating na experience mo sa law school, for example, may receipt, tapos napahiya ka sa receipt. Yung experience mo na napahiya ka sa receipt will be a learning experience din ng mga kaklase mo sa klase. They will learn also from your mistake. Sabihin nila na, okay, mali yung ginawa niya. So, hindi ko yun gagayain. Tapos yung mga kaklase mo naman magkamali. So, yung mali niya din is magiging learning experience mo din. So, eventually, you will grow together sa law school. So, kung may mapahiya man, may mapatayo man, the entire class, or may mapalabas man during klase kasi hindi nakasagot, that will be a learning experience to everybody. Okay, so wala nang kantsawan, guys, sa law school. And also, majority of the students sa law school are professionals. So, yung kantsawan is for elementary lang, di ba? Yung bullying, wala nang bullying sa law school. So, yun lang yung masasabi ko, huwag kayong matakot sa law school. Okay? Law school is just nakatakot pakinggan. But to be honest, it's a good experience talaga. I tell you. Thank you so much, sir. Ipon ako tanong para next step. Yeah, of course. I encourage everyone to ask questions because ang pinaka-purpose ko po why I decided to create this channel is to help people who are planning to proceed to law school kasi when I started when nag-conceive ako ng idea na mag-proceed sa law school, wala ako masyadong mapagtanungan na ano kaya mangyayari sa law school, anong pwede mong expect sa law school. Kasi wala naman sa family, wala naman kaming family member na lawyer o wala kaming relatives na lawyer. So wala akong mapagtanungan who has first-hand experience sa law school. So parang ganun, that's why I created this channel para kung ano man na-experience ko sa law school, then I can help the other people to encourage them to like go on and proceed. Huwag matakot, parang ganun ba. So yeah, if you have any questions, then go ask. Anyways, hindi naman masyadong marami yung experience ko, but the important is meron akong experience. Okay? First-hand experience. Okay? Yes, I watched that movie. Yeah, maganda talaga movie yung Bar Boys. And I tell you, maganda siya. Mas promotion na kayo. Ano yung mas... Anong ibig sabihin ng mas promotion, sir? Pag may kulang sa unit sa English, math sa amin in-offer sa school. Yes, na-discuss ko rin yun yung about sa lacking units. To be honest, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, meron akong lacking na 12 units sa course ko. Again sa mga hindi po alam yung lacking units, I'm talking about, 'di ba, sa pre-law natin, if you're taking BS education or bachelor of secondary education or engineering, whatever, 'di ba, may mga units 'yan, and from first year to fourth year. So sa law school po is may standard po na units na requirements for mathematics, for English, and for social science. Ang problema po is, kung hindi ako nagkamali, I think that's 18 units for English. Dapat, if gusto mo mag-proceed sa law school, dapat yung pre-law mo is magto-total siya not less than 18 units for English, tapos 18 units for social science, and 18 units for math. Ang problema po is, nung nag-enroll ako, tapos inassess ng registrar ng law school yung TOR ko po nung college, marami akong lacking units. I have lacking units in English and in social science. So, ang plano ko sana is to take summer classes for those lacking units. Kaya lang, unfortunately, nagkaroon nga ng COVID crisis ngayon, so I was not able to proceed to summer classes. Why? Kasi, to be honest, wala akong budget for summer classes. So my plan is to just take those lacking units siguro by next summer na siguro, if I have the money na. Because ngayon parang mahirap mag-enroll for those lacking units if you know you have like other priorities sa bahay, like gasto sa bahay, di ba? So yeah, I decided not to take summer classes this summer. Kasi yung summer namin is this June to July, yung magiging summer. Okay? So yun. Sir, i-add kita sa FB? Yes, first, yeah, sure. You can add me sa Facebook po, Jeremiah Alaban. Jeremiah Ampong Alaban. That's my Facebook. So marami na rin ako na-accept na mga gusto mag-law school dun sa Facebook. So nagchat-chat sila actually. They're sending me PMs. They have questions then. Nag-PM sila sa akin using my Facebook. So yeah, wala akong issue dun. Okay? It's true ha, I remained standing for 3 hours or until our class ended. Kaya nga, di ba? Grabe naman yung 3 hours, sir. Grabe, but yeah, that's true talaga. Meron din kasi mga professors na, I don't know, I don't understand those people din. Sorry if may mga lawyers tayo na ano. But bakit pinapatayo yung mga law students? I don't get the point. Why are they required to like to stand there just because hindi nakasagot? I don't get the point. We're not kids, di ba? So if di natin alam yung sagot, then ba't tayo pinaparusahan na tumayo, di ba? I'm a college instructor. I don't even do that sa klase ko because I know na my students are college students. I mean, mga binata, yung mga students ko, binata at saka may dalaga. So pag pinatayo ko sila, parang that's already bullying, and that's parang that could affect their emotional na ano, kasi napahiya sila sa klase. So parang ba't tayo papatayo? That's just my opinion, okay? Pero so far sa klase namin, but sa bagay sa klase namin so far, from first sem to like the previous sem na second sem, wala naman pinatayo sa amin. Pag hindi lang alam, of course, that's demerit, meaning wala ka pong points. Pag nakasagot ka po sa question during receipt, of course, may points ka. But if you cannot answer the question given by the professor, then wala ka lang points. If you cannot answer, then just say, I don't know the answer. Okay, sit down. Anong big deal dun, di ba? Ba't pinapatayo? But anyways, every instructor din kasi may different na procedure sa klase. Siguro, napatayo sila last time during their law school na days. So, gusto nilang makabawi. I don't know. Okay? Baka na-experience. Yeah, exactly. Baka na-experience nila. Kaya, na-experience nila sa law school nila, napatayo sila, napahiya sila. That's why they're doing it also to their students. But I don't do that. Though na-experience ko yan, pero I will not do that. Kasi nakakaya. And kawawa yung students. And remember, di ba may mga batas na tayo na bawal ipahiya ang mga bata. So, yeah, dapat na iwasan na mapahiya ang mga tao. Okay? Thank you, sir, sa info. Walang problema po, Ma'am Shinalin. You have any questions po? Those who have any more questions regarding law school or any update, ano bang nakalagay sa ano ko? Parang I put their updates sa LEB regarding sa PhilSat. Na-announce ko na yun na walang PhilSat. Tapos, yung mga hindi nakapasa ng PhilSat sa previous April and September who were enrolled as conditional enrollees sa law school are now considered regular students sa law school. Okay? So again, sa mga hindi po nakapasa nung September last year and April last year pero nag-continue kayo sa law school as conditional enrollees, conditional law students, then good news po, you are now considered regular students sa law school. So hindi na pa kayo required na mag-take ng PhilSat kasi then wala pa pong PhilSat for this year dahil sa COVID. Okay? Sir, pwede ba kayong mag-share about sa exams nyo? Like anong type po and advice para sa incoming law students? Exam sa law school. Exam sa law school? Ang exam sa law school is actually different talaga siya sa college. Kasi sa college, di ba? Ang sa college is may MCQ, multiple choice questions. Sa law school po sa amin wala. Talagang essay, purely essay talaga lahat. Okay? And of course, since you are to become lawyers, then ang magiging procedure po sa exam sa law school is more on situational. You'll be given a situation. Then you will have to analyze the situation. Then based po dun sa mga na-discuss na mga provisions sa law, dun po yung gagawa ka po ng parang, ang tawag dun? Parang judgment mo or something. Parang anong maging decision mo regarding those situation. For example, sa criminal law, you'll be given a situation na A has two children, tapos napatay ni A yung dalawang anak niya. What could be the crime committed by A? So, ikaw ang magbibigay ng parang judgment or inference. Is it makwa-qualify ba siya as murder or parricide or what, infanticide, whatever. So, parang ganun. You will have to analyze, you have to give your answer. So, meaning po, sa law school po na exam, hindi siya talaga objective. When I say objective, kasi 'di ba sa college, majority of our exams sa college are objective. Like for example, mathematics. Objective, meaning meron siyang specific answer. Like 1 plus 1 is talagang 2 yan. So hindi pwedeng maging 11. So that's an objective na exam, may specific na answer. But sa law school po is depende po yan on how you were able to explain your answer. For example, yung tamang sagot is yes. Kasi sa law school yan, may part yan na, what is your answer? The 3 paragraphs yan usually sa law school during exams, prelim, midterm, and final exams. Wala kaming pre-final sa law school. So, mangyayari dyan is, for example, again criminal law na question. Ang nakalagay na question is A or is the father has committed a crime? So, sagot mo yan is yes or no, di ba? So you can say yes. Tapos sa A is A. Sa first paragraph is yes, the father has committed a crime and he committed blah blah blah. The second paragraph is you have to give your reference to provisions sa law, sa criminal laws. sabihin mo, di ba, first paragraph, gagawin mo yung, yes, A has committed, is guilty of committing, let's just say, parricide because he killed his children. Tapos, second paragraph, according to the provisions of the RPC, parang ganon, if you know po the particular na provision, specific provision or article, according to article blah 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 of the RPC, Revised Penal Code, a father who killed blah 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 is guilty of blah blah blah. So the third paragraph is your conclusion. So therefore, the father is guilty of committing parricide. Parang ganon. Now, of course, obvious na ang answer is yes, the father has committed parricide kasi nga pinatay niya yung anak niya. But again, sinasabi ko po, yung sa law school po hindi objective na mga na exam. So pwede ka rin pong sumagot ng no kahit na obvious na ang sagot is yes, may crime na na-commit yung father. But again, sa law school hindi siya objective, you can still say no, wala siyang na-commit na crime. But the challenge here is, dapat alam mong i-support yung answer mo. So yun yung magiging challenge dito sa law school. It's more on how you are going to support your answer. Yun yung exam sa law school. Kaya dapat talaga alam mo yung provisions sa law. Kasi pwede mo sabihin na, no, he has not committed a crime. Tapos, ano maging basihan mo? Sabihin mo, according to the provisions of article blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, blah. So therefore, walang na-commit na crime yung father. Parang ganon. You can say that one. Or you can say, for example, may napatay na, yung lalaki, napatay niya yung babae. Tapos, of course, may murder. Pwede siyang ma-qualify as murder or pwede siyang parricide. But you can say, no, hindi siya parricide. Kasi hindi naman sila kasal. Or hindi niya legal na ano yung napatay niya. Parang ganon. So, my point is, you will learn this one sa law school. Ang pinaka-point sa exam sa law school is, you have to know how to support how to make a stand. Yun talaga. Sa law school is, knowing how to support your stand. How to make a stand. Parang ganon. How to support your answer. Yun talaga sa law school. Wala siyang A, B, C, D. Parang ganon. Wala siyang A, wala siyang answer is B, walang B, walang C, walang ganon. So, pwede kang sumagot ng yes, pwede kang sumagot ng no, just make sure that you know how to support your answer. Yun yung magiging exam sa law school. Yeah. Yes. Support your answer with a legal basis. Exactly. Yun yung sabi ni Sir Mark. Exactly, yan po talaga sa law school. That's why, how can you support your answers if hindi ka po nagbasa sa book, hindi ka po nag-review? That's why sa law school, mas maganda talaga na nagbabasa. It's not a requirement that you have to memorize every article. Okay? Hindi siya about memorizing all the articles sa laws, sa Philippine laws. Hindi siya ganun, guys. It's more on you are familiar. But anyway, kung hindi ka man familiar, you just have to think kung what is just and equitable. Parang ganun. Because our law is just and equitable, di ba? It's more on the justice and equity. Parang ganun. Yun talaga yung pinakano. And yes, exactly. According to Sir Mark, bawal kang sumagot ng I think or even sa receipt, ha? You have to get away with those words na I think or sabihin nyo na I believe or in my opinion. Huwag nyo pong sabihin yan during receipt or during sa exams. Because sa exams po sa law school or sa receipt, they're not asking for your personal opinion. They're asking for legal na answers. So you have to support all your answers with legal basis talaga. You will say, according to the provisions of the RPC or according to the civil law, according to the provisions of our civil law, or our civil law has provided that blah 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 is a blah blah blah. Do not say na I think, I believe. Don't say I believe, hindi naman to beauty pageant, diba? So do not say I believe or in my opinion because they're not asking for your opinion. But there are some professors parang gusto ka nilang i-trap. Sasabihin, but what if ganito mangyari? So if you are given the what can you say about the situation in your own opinion? Pag nagkaganon yung question, then you are given the chance to give your own personal opinion. But again, it's a trap. Okay? You may give your personal opinion, but make sure na yung opinion mo is still naka-base sa legal na provisions ng ating laws. In my opinion, wala siyang kasalanan because according to article of the provision of the laws, ganito. So still, may opinion ka, but your opinion is still naka-base sa legal na basis. Parang ganun. Okay? So ganun yung magiging exam sa law school, guys. So, it's more on essays. Essays talaga sa law school. Walang ABCD sa law school. Siguro other professors will give SCQ, ang tawag dun? I'm sorry, MCQ pala. Multiple choice questions, but most of the time they will be asking for situational na mga then you have to parang essay talaga siya. Kasi ginawa nilang essay yung questions kasi sa bar exam is naka-essay din siya na type. Walang ABCD. Tinanggal na yung ABCD sa bar exam. So para siyang practice for bar exams. So ganun ang mangyayari. And during sa exam sa law school, hindi ko to alam before. So you will be needing paper or yellow pad sa exams because you'll be using notebooks. Kasi during sa bar exams, you'll be using notebooks sa bar exam. So yun. I think, Congress, watch Bar Boys na sa YouTube. Yeah, exactly. That's why, tama yan, Sir Mark. Tama yan. That's why I recommend you watch po sa mga hindi pa nakapanood ng Bar Boys. You have to watch Bar Boys kasi yung mga nangyayari sa Bar Boys are mostly accurate sa mga nangyayari sa law school. Okay? So, yeah. And yung ginagawa din kasi sa law school, medyo may pressure kasi yun nga, nabanggit ko na sa previous videos ko, yung law school is gumagamit during recit gumagamit ng Socratic na method. Socratic method is, yung professor nyo during recit, for example, you'll be asked, okay, Mr. Alaban. And yung nakakatakot pa dyan sa law school, meron yan, totoo yan ha, meron yung mga index cards, andun yung pictures nyo, so, magbabalasa yan ng index card. Oh, Mr. Alaban. Who's Mr. Alaban? Okay, stand up. Then, the professor will ask, okay, in the case of people versus blah, blah, blah. So, you have to remember that case. Also, in the case of people versus, let's just say, people versus Alaban. What was the ruling of the Supreme Court? So, kailangan mo i-discuss yun. Hindi lang yun magiging question. Kasi nga, Socratic method, when we say Socratic method, the simplest explanation for Socratic is meron siyang follow-up questions that will trigger your analysis talaga. So, what was the ruling of the court? So, i-discuss mo yun based on the full text. Sabihin mo, in the case of people versus Alaban, sir, the Supreme Court decided blah, 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 blah. Tapos may Socratic method. Sabihin mo na, but do you think it was, what if, bibigyan ka ng different scenario. So, yung analysis mo matitrigger, so yun yung pinaka-purpose ng Socratic method. That's why, doon na nagkakaproblema mga students. Kasi nga, pressure during sa receipt, nakatingin lahat yung mga klase mo sa'yo, yung pressure na tinatanungan ka ng professor mo na lawyer, or minsan pa, judge, or minsan pa isang justice. So parang how can you think that quick? Parang ganun ba? So yun lang yung problema sa law school pag may receipt. Yun lang talaga. Pero the rest parang enjoy talaga the experience, I tell you. Yung multiple choice items parang way back 2020. Yes po, nagamit po ang multiple choice nung like ilang years before. Pero tinanggal siya kasi nga I forgot the term. Parang head siya ng sa bar na nagbibigay ng bar. Every time na napapalit ng head sa is napapalitan din yung sistema ng exam. Parang gano'n. Depende kung anong trip nung nagche-chairman ng bar exam. So pag trip nung head ng bar exam, I forgot the term. Sorry, I forgot the term talaga. Yung nag-head sa bar exam. Pag trip niya na may multiple choice, then he can decide na, sige, multiple choice tayo for this bar exams. Parang ganun. Okay? Pati yung readings, yes, exactly. Pati yung readings dun sa bar boys, ang kakapal ng readings, photocopies talaga. Grabe. Magastos. That's why if you are planning to proceed to law school, make sure na marami kayong mga scratch papers, marami kayong bond papers sa bahay, you have printers. Kung wala man kayong printer or scratch paper, make sure to have extra coins for your photocopies kasi napakaraming dapat i-print. Or, mas practical po is to secure yourself a tablet. Magamit talagang tablet for cases. Kasi you don't need to print those cases. You just have to save them sa tablet mo para may mabasa ka. Parang gano'n. Okay? May mga Latin terms po ba? Yes! Sir Mark Lester, marami pong Latin terms. Don't worry po about Latin terms because as your discussion as the flow sa discussion nyo, may introduction din yan sa mga Latin terms. Okay, for example, the simplest is dura lex sed lex. Parang ganon. So you will know what dura lex sed lex means or ano pa yun? Nakalimutan ko na yung iba. Oh my God, nakalimutan ko na yung ibang Latin terms. But there are a lot. You will learn Latin maxims sa, I think sa, ano ba yun? Parang sa, I forgot kung anong subject yun. Sa construction, oh my God, nakalimutan ko yung mga subject ko sa first MC. Epekto ng quarantine, nakalimutan ko na yung subjects ko nung first year. Okay? Bar examiner, exactly. Bar examiner po. Depende sa bar examiner kung anong trip ng bar examiner. Kung trip ng bar examiner na magbigay ng multiple choice during bar exams, then pwede yun mag multiple choice yung bar examiner. Okay? Nulong krimen, wala pena sinilagay. Yes. No crime if there is no law punishing it. Nulong krimen, wala pena sinilagay. Okay? Marami po. Talagang napakarami po. Napakarami. Yes, StatCon. Exactly. Thank you, Sir Mark Lazatin. It's StatCon. You will learn about different na mga Latin terms or Latin maxims sa statutory construction. Grabe, ang galing ni Sir Mark. Ang napakaraming Latin maxims po. Okay? Na malalaman niyo po. Especially yung mga excusate. I forgot na. Oh my God, I forgot na the Latin terms. Na-memorize ko yun noon. Yung, ano yun? Yung ignorancia lehis, non-excusat, ignorance of the law, excuses no one, parang ganun. So, kasama yan sa exam, sa StatCon, statutory construction. Yan. Yang kosa-kosa na yan. The one who caused the cause is the cause of the... Wait siya. Teka lang. El cosa de la cosa... The cause of the cause is the cause of the evil cause. Yun. El cosa de la cosa, blah, 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 cosa. Yun. That's part of the Latin maxims. Sa English po is, the cause of the evil the cause of the, oh my God. The cause of the cause is the cause of the evil cause. Parang ganun. Nakalimutan ko na. Pero marami yan sa StatCon. Okay? Just study StatCon. Marami yan talaga. And you will learn sa first year pa lang yan ha. Marami pa yan sa second year, sa third year, and fourth year. Okay? Basta, napaka-interesting po. Aside from those Latin terms, you will learn, ang pinaka-importanting ma-learn mo sa law school is your constitutional rights. Your constitutional rights. You will know your rights. If you know your rights, then walang taong pwedeng manakit sa'yo. Walang sino man nasa government na pwedeng tumapak sa iyo. That's the most important thing na makuha nyo sa law school. Knowing your constitutional rights. And that's the most important, I think, na you have to learn sa law school. Okay? And yeah. Si Sir Mark Lazatin is also first year. Parang magka-batch kami ni Sir Mark. I think so. Oh yeah, kabatch nga kami ni Sir Mark. Pero nauna kami kasi June yung pasok namin, tapos yung kina Sir Mark Lazet din is August. They're following the August na calendar. You have any more questions po? Again, napaka-interesting po talaga sa law school, I tell you. Do not hesitate to proceed to law school. Ganito may mga friends din kasi ako na gusto nila mag-proceed sa law school, but they are hesitant kasi nga sabi nila matatanda na sila or mahal daw. My advice is just proceed to law school. Okay? Since you have this plan of going to law school, then go for it. Just give yourself one sem. Okay? Give yourself one sem sa law school. Isang sem lang talaga kailangan mo to realize everything. If after one sem you will realize na no, I'm not happy sa law school, then stop. You can stop anytime. Pwede kang mag-stop talaga. Pwedeng hindi ka na mag-proceed to second sem or second year, third year. Just give yourself one sem sa law school. If you find it interesting, mas ma-develop yung gusto mo, yung urge mo, your desires mo to knowing more on legal system sa Philippines, then you can proceed to second year. Parang ganun ba? Give yourself a chance to proceed to law school. Yun talaga. Question. Yung penmanship po, malaking factor pa ba talaga? Yes, I tell you, malaking factor ang penmanship sa law school so far. Okay? So far, malaking factor ang penmanship sa law school because ang bar exam is manual siya. Meaning, essay, tapos yung student talaga, yung taker, yung may exam ang magbibigay ng essay, nung answer niya sa essay form. So, dapat maganda ang penmanship. Not necessarily na napakaganda ang penmanship. But, as much as possible, dapat legible. Dapat pwedeng mabasa. Okay? Try writing na malaki ang font. Tapos, hindi siya nakaslant. Parang ganun. Okay? But don't worry. Because, according sa update dun sa LEB daw, according to our dean, LEB daw, or I'm not sure if LEB or the Supreme Court is planning or considering to, ang tawag dun, to conduct a computer-based na bar exam. Okay, they are open. They're open to conducting a computer-based na bar exam. Ibig sabihin po, may mga possibilities in the future na hindi na siya manual yung exam. Meaning, you won't be required to write your answers. You just have to type that one sa computer. Because, according sa past experiences kasi, maraming mga students na who are mga magaling sa law school but were not able to pass the bar exams kasi nga nababagsak sila dahil sa kanilang mga handwriting. Kasi hindi maganda yung handwriting. Pag hindi maganda yung handwriting, hindi nababasa ng mga examiner. Nag-check ng mga notebooks. So, mati-technical sila agad. So, kawawa naman sila, di ba? So, according to the announcement, I think the Supreme Court, I'm not really sure, I think the Supreme Court or the LEB or those agencies ba na naka sa bar exams, they are open to the idea of conducting computer-based na bar exams. And your bar exams daw ay may satellite na mga regions. Meaning, yung bar exams in the future, there is a possibility na yung bar exams is hindi lang sa Manila. So, there will be bar exams sa Cebu, sa Mindanao, para naman hindi siya masyadong mahal for those students from provinces. Parang ganun. So, they are studying for possibilities na ganun. So, let's hope na ma-realize yun kasi ako, pangit yung handwriting ko din. So, yeah, parang there will be a bigger chance for us passing the bar if computer-based na yung exam because we won't be required anymore to write our answers. using our pangit na handwriting, di ba? So yun. Pero basta legible, yes. Sir, patingin nga po ng penmanship. Oy, basta pangit yung penmanship ko. I tell you, pangit yung penmanship ko. But I won't pangit siya pero nababasa naman. Okay? Don't worry po, sa law school din kasi during sa exams, 'di ba sa notebook sinusulat yung mga answers sa prelim, sa major exams. Tapos pag binabalik na po ng mga professors yung mga notebooks or yung mga papers natin sa exams, meron yan silang mga comments nilalagay. Yung professor nyo will say, improve your handwriting. Ganun. Or sinasabi nila nga, your handwriting is hindi nababasa. Parang ganun. So you have to improve, you have to lakihan nyo pa yung handwriting, parang ganun. So the professors will help you as well. Okay? Yun. Sir, patingin nga po, bawal ball pen and yung ink black, blue, or blue-black lang. Yes. Black and blue lang yung allowed during exams sa law school. Other colors are not allowed. Okay? Ano po gagamitin kung hindi ball pen? Thanks sa inyo. Sign pen, but I use fountain pen. Ang fountain pen po ay medyo mahal. Okay. So, depende po yan actually sa school and sa professor. Because sa amin po, sa law school, hindi naman sila masyadong strict kung ball pen ba. But we are advised to use a sign pen or a gel na pen para mas klaro and para masanay kami. I think that was 0.5 ng sign pen, yung pinapagamit sa amin para malaki yung ink. Tapos, masanay kami mag-adjust ng handwriting namin. Yun. But if you want to use ball pen, just make sure na maganda yung ball pen na gagamitin nyo. Okay? Bro, musta second sem? Paano natapos? Yung second sem namin, yun nga, sinasabi ko kanina, technically hindi siya natapos ng as per the calendar. Because yung second sem namin was supposedly mag-end siya ng March 16 to 23. March 16 to 23. But like the day before March 16, so that was March 15, doon nag-declare yung yung governor namin dito sa Bohol ng suspension of classes. So supposedly our final exam will be on March 16, the following day. Pero naunahan yung final exam namin ng declaration of suspension of classes noong March 15. Doon na nag-start yung quarantine period. So meaning, na-suspend lahat ng classes. So yung pinaka-last week namin sa second sem sa law school is na-cancel. Okay? So for the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks, we waited for a further announcement. But then, yung CHED, tapos yung LEB, eventually, sumunod sila sa CHED, na nag-decide sila to give the students, diba nabalita naman na lahat ng mga students, college students, will be given a passing na remarks. Kasi nga, magsasubmit na ng grades sa April 30, that's next week. So, na-waive lahat yung final exams namin sa law school. So, wala na kaming final exam. So, I think, I would say that is a good news for us na law students kasi lesser na pressure. Kasi I tell you guys, mas mahirap magbasa pag walang pasok. I tell you, sa law school, napakahirap magbasa kapag walang pasok. Kasi pag nasa bahay ka lang, yung utak mo nasa YouTube, yung utak mo nasa social media, nasa bahay lang yung utak mo. You will not have the interest to read books. Though that is not good practice. But yung totoo po is, pag nasa bahay ka, wala kang pasok, wala kang interest magbasa. So which is good na wala ng final exam. So wala na kaming final exam. So natapos na yung second sem namin, officially natapos yung second sem namin na wala kaming final exam. Okay? Sir, bar examiner, si Sir Justice Leonin ngayon. Oh yeah, si Justice Leonin, yung bar examiner ngayon. Sana nga computer-based na pangit kasi talaga penmanship ko. Sir Jeric, lahat po, marami tayo na pangit yung penmanship. Even my students, I tell you my students po sa work, kasi nga I'm a college instructor, my students po, nagreklamo sila sa mga sinusulat ko sa board kasi nga hindi nila maintindihan. Sinasabi ko na lang, sino mag-a-adjust? Ako mag-a-adjust o kayo mag-a-adjust? So kayo mag-adjust sa penmanship ko. Sinasabi ko yan sa mga students ko. But, of course, sa law school, it's a different na So I have to adjust, di ba? Yun. But again, Sir Jeric, let's just pray na magkakaroon ng computer base na bar exam para hindi na tayo kailangan magsulat. Okay? Maayos din ang handwriting sa dami ng digest. Yeah, exactly. That's the reason din also kung bakit may case digest. Tama si Sir Mark Lacetin. May case digest para ma-practice yung handwriting natin. Yun talaga yung purpose ng case digest. Kailangan kasi maganda yung ink para mabasa, pwede kasing mabura. Yes, tama. Madalas matanda ang nag-check. Exactly. Nag-check ng mga notebook sa bar exams, matatanda na usually or na mga examiner. So, pag ayaw nila yung handwriting, usually daw di na nila binabasa or parang ganun, di ba? Thank you po, sir. Yeah. Sir Mark, yeah. Wala pa rin sa amin. Sa amin dito, di rin tapos. Ganun ba? Sir Mark Lazadin? Di pa tapos yung SEM nyo? Natapos na yung sa amin kasi nga nag-declare yung LEB na tinapos na yung second SEM namin. Okay? And yun na nga, natapos yung second SEM, so pasado kami lahat. I think, because they will be computing our grades based on our previous na grades sa previous na performance namin during prelim, midterm, and prelim and midterms. Plus yung attendance, plus yung digest, yung quizzes, yung recitations, yun yung parang magiging basihan nila for our final grades. Yun. May nag-online class pa ngayon eh. Yun na nga, may nag-online class which is I don't think na practical siya. Maganda siya pakinggan na online classes, but I tell you, hindi siya practical sa lahat ng students, di ba? Kasi nga hindi naman lahat ng students may internet connection. Kung may internet connection man, hindi maganda yung connection. Okay? Tapos pag nag-online class din, hindi na iba yung focus sa online class, 'di ba? Kahit nag-Zoom kayo, nagsi-StreamYard, nagsi-Skype, iba talaga compared pag nasa actual ka na klase. Iba talaga 'yun. Okay? Mahirap siya. Actually, more like nakakapagod pero nakakapagod talaga. Yes, actually nakakapagod yung online classes na 'yan. Kaya nga sa amin din sa college namin, sa work ko kasi nga nag-work ako sa college. Yung ginagawa namin, we were advised to just record our discussions and just give them the video or the recorded file to send it to the students so that yung mga students, they will have they can watch the discussion according sa pinaka-convenient nila na time and pag may malakas na sila na internet. Because we cannot demand from students na dapat at 8 a.m. dapat online kayo lahat kasi may classes tayo. Hindi kasi kaya, especially na we're from the province, we're from Bohol, and hindi naman ganun kalakas yung connection dito. Hindi pa ganun ka widespread yung fiber dito sa Bohol, so hindi talaga assurance yung magandang connection. So maraming students na mahuhuli if we're going to implement online classes. Yun. But again, the LEB has advised law schools to conduct online classes also in the future. Kasi nga, 'di ba, parang in-announce naman ng Malacanang na this will be the new normal hanggat wala pang vaccine for COVID. Ito na yung magiging normal sa atin dito sa Philippines na as much as possible mabawasan yung people na nasa labas. So pati yung classes, half of the class won't be required to go to school, half will be sa online. Parang magiging ganun. So, yun. May nagpa-receipt pa nga sa online. Oh, sure! Yun nga inisip namin, nag-chat kami ng mga klase ko sa law school. May GC kami. Yun nga, parang mahirap yung online na receipt. Kasi parang di naman siya receipt kasi the students can put like, di ba, a book behind the camera, di ba? So the students can just browse the book while naka-face sa camera. So parang hindi siya magandang receipt, 'di ba? So yun na nga, yun din yung iniisip ko nga, parang useless yung online class for law school. Hindi siya maganda talaga. So mas iba talaga yung physical talaga na klase. Kasi ano, Sir Mark, paano yung naging online na receipt? Paano yun? Parang tinatawag din. O si Sir, Mr. Lasatin, what is the ruling of ano? Parang ganun din. Parang mahirap talaga yun, di ba? Hindi lang online, yung mismong law school mahirap, pero more on, nakakapagod talaga. Exactly. Even siguro yung mga professors natin, hindi naman lahat ng professors may magandang connection din na internet sa kanilang mga bahay. So, mahirap din for them. Kasali din sa memorandum ng LEB na kailangan din protektahan ng law school ang mga professors. So they won't be required as much as possible to protect them from the crisis nga. Yun nga. And nabasa ko din actually na the students, again na, basahin niyo po sa memorandum ng LEB, nasa page po ng LEB, Legal Education Board, yung full text ng memorandum nila. Nakalagay din nga po doon na the students can refuse. Nakalagay po doon na students may refuse for physical na attendance for any health reason. So ibig sabihin, even the school cannot demand for the student to come to school if ayaw ng student. Kasi nga, dahil may COVID. So, yun. So, again, I advise you po, basahin niyo po yung full text ng memorandum or announcement na ginawa po ng LEB. Kasi andun po yung lahat na nakalagay. Knowing, if you know kung ano pong naging announcement ng LEB, mas maganda po. Okay? Para alam niyo din yung rights niyo as law students. Para if mag-demand man yung law school, then you can say, sir, paano yan? Nakalagay naman sa memo ng LEB na ganito. Parang ganun ba? So again, we have to keep ourselves updated sa mga bagong announcements. Okay? So, yun. Do you have any more questions, guys? I realize 2 hours pala tayo nag-uusap. Di ko na Sorry po for taking your 2 hours. So, I just decided to do a live kasi nga matagal na akong hindi nakapag-update. And yun nga, may mga bagong announcement yung LEB, so I just want to share to everyone. And yes, I was planning also to make to make a live and content, kaya lang yun nga, maraming tao sa bahay. So, na-awkward ako gumawa ng content, mag-live. Ngayon nga lang, kasi wala masyadong tao dito kasi nasa labas sila. So, nasolo ko yung loob ng bahay, so hindi masyado maingay. So, makilala ka lang daw ng prof yung tinatawag. Yun nga, yung mga kilala, yung mga pet ng mga professors, usually yung tinatawag during receipt. Actually, tapos pass kayo or may grade. So far, wala pa namang napalabas doon sa portal namin na grade. Hindi ko pa na-check din kung may grade na ba kami for our subjects, but nag-declare na rin kasi sila na na daw na pass na daw. So, yun. Yun nga lang, 'di ba? Kasabihan nga sa law school, sa mga law students, babawi tayo sa final exam. Paano yan? Hindi nakabawi kasi wala nang final exam. So, in-expect namin, pasado man, pero yung mga grades are not that high or hindi masyado mataas yung grades. Basta nakapasa lang. Parang ganun. But, again, it doesn't matter kung hindi ganun kataas yung grade sa law school. What matters the most is yung learning mo sa law school. Kung naintindihan mo yung laws. Yun talaga. Again, guys, alam ko po na sabihin ng iba na your learning will reflect to your grades. So, kung marami kang learning, mas mataas yung grades. Again, hindi po yan usually applicable sa law school. Kasi most of the time po, kahit na alam nyo po yung law, pero pag nahirapan po kayo mag-express through writing, mag-express through English po ng kung ano pong naintindihan nyo sa laws, hindi rin yan bibigyan ng mataas na grade ng professor. So, kahit marami ka pong naintindihan sa laws, pero mahirapan ka pong mag-express ng sagot, so, it will not give you high scores pa rin. So, yun lang po. Okay? Yes, yun na nga. Okay na yun, basta pumasa. Yes. Mataas man grade mo, bagsak naman sa bar. Yes, yun talaga. And mas mahirap nga kapag consistent. I'm saying this this is what we discuss sa sa group chat. Mas mahirap din kapag you're consistent daw na lister sa law school kasi the pressure is mas mataas because if you're a top performing student sa law school, so the entire law school will give that pressure na ito dapat pumasa ka sa bar exam kasi number 1 ka or something ganyan. So yun din yung pangit. Okay? So yun. So guys, it's 2 hours already. Meron pa yung tanong o wala na? So I think I have discussed enough or more than enough actually. Sorry for taking so much of your time. And guys, thank you for your time. And yes, mataba na po. May nag-comment na po kanina na bilog na daw yung ano ko, yung mukha ko. Anyways, thank you for your time and I hope to be hearing din po from you in the future. I will try to make another videos pag may bagong update na po yung LEB regarding, especially pag na-lift na po yung lockdown. So may mga bagong announcement naman yung LEB regarding law school. Okay? So guys, thank you for your time and I hope to see you next time and stay safe po. Huwag po kayong lumabas. And yeah, let's just pray that all of this will end soon. Okay? So thank you guys and I hope to be seeing you next time. Bye!